I do not want to help you.
All right, fine. Help her. Hey, but be respectful.
Listen,
there you go with that respect. You're not being respectful.
And you're all in the mix and you don't know what's going on. I have a wife. I have a child. I have a family.
Talk to her that way?
Absolutely not, because I wasn't yelling at her.
Why could I hear you from over here? Hey, she's trying to tell you to shut up. Now go sit down and let us finish talking to the reasonable one.
Then please be respectful to her.
Get your ass over there and sit down.
Fine.
I've asked two of my friends and Las Vegas's most well-known businessmen to help me check this place out. Rick, Corey, John, how's it going? Good to see you guys.
Our neck of the woods, man.
Isn't your motorcycle shop next door?
I actually share a wall with them. And I own the gym across the street.
So this is your neighborhood.
And if there's something going on around here, I pretty much got my ear plugged into it.
For Recon, I have Rick Harrison and his son, Corey. They own a pawn shop here in town. Maybe you've seen them on television. They know this town. They know this neighborhood. Rick even owns a restaurant. So they're perfect for giving me Recon feedback on this bar. So I'm thrilled to have you here because you know this town so well. And you know this neighborhood so well. You can order some food, have a couple of drinks, give me your perception, and I'll come in and meet you inside in a little while.
Okay.
Jon spies enter Cork and Thorn, a 2,400 square foot bar with unfinished construction, a small stage area, and mismatched furniture for seating.
It's a little bit different.
All right, there's Rick, there's Corey. I wonder if anybody's gonna recognize them.
The bar wasn't even a bar. It was just this weird shelf.
What do you think of the place?
It's a work in progress.
I am just...
Hey, can I get a Moscow Mule?
Moscow Mule?
Let me get a margarita.
And a margarita?
Oh, thanks. All right, so what do we got here? Got food in there anywhere?
We also teach floral classes here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we teach you how to make anything from succulents to centerpieces.
So there's Randy, the owner. That's Alan cooking in the kitchen. Not even a kitchen, it's a corner. Savannah is their bartender. Alex is back there serving.
We try to make sure we make you feel at home when you come in, so.
And that's Tony, the manager. Rick, how's that margarita?
Gotcha.
Hey, can you put a little bit more tequila in my margarita?
Jeez.
This is not what I'm used to.
The place is surprisingly unprofessional.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What did you use to make this?
Yeah, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Ginger beer and vodka.
It didn't come out of a can or something like that? You actually made it?
I made it.
Frankly, when I order a Moscow Mule, ask me what kind of vodka I wanted. Upsell me. You're a business. You're here to make money. Don't give me well just off the bat.
Corey, if you don't like the drink, send it back.
Yeah, can I get a different drink? I'm sorry.
What can I get for you?
Can I get a Jack and Coke? Thank you.
All right.
And the charcuterie board.
Yeah. And this menu is impossible.
Yeah, just go ahead and pick what kind of menu.
Okay, there's pepperoni pizza. Yeah, the menu, you have to search for the food.
If only my thoughts would come out of my brain.
Okay, so this is coming out of a food service container. Everything is strictly prepared. Nothing is being made. I can't get over the back. Wow, look at that. The cleaning chemicals and a toolbox, it looks like.
Here, I got the gym across the street. They're literally my next door neighbors, and I did not know what they did here.
We're also a floral studio as well, so we teach floral classes here. So we also teach floral classes here. We also do floral classes here, so kind of like that paint and sip. We do flowers and sip.
I find it interesting that Randy's talking about flowers. She's not talking about the food or the drinks or the bar. Her passion is the flowers.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
And what's your name?
My name is Rick.
How you doing, Rick? And your name?
I got a feeling you know my name, and it's Steve.
It's Steve. Do I know you? I'm Randy. I was a little nervous because I've seen them around like Vegas and on TV and stuff.
Are you the owner?
I am.
The motorcycle place right next door? Sharing that wall? That's his place.
Oh, then I do know you.
All right, there's that pizza.
It's a cute little pizza.
It's a little hot, so. Yeah, we had to get creative during COVID.
Okay.
We don't have a very large kitchen.
Is it microwave?
No, we have an oven. We had a restaurant license, so that was the only thing that kept us afloat.
They're trying with the food. I mean, they're putting forth an effort. They're trying to be cool. They're trying to do a decent presentation. They're trying to provide a balance of items. I understand where they're going, but they're missing the mark. Ugh, he's gnawing at the meat. I want to go in and talk to those guys, see what they think.
There he goes.
When I see Jon walk in, I was like, oh shit.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, what's up, man?
That's not the best looking pizza I've ever seen, is it?
It's probably the worst pizza I've ever had in a bar. These are some amazing people right here, but like they're, I mean, you guys need help.
I'm a little threatened for a minute and want to lash out, but I'm just pissed off.
Well, I mean, okay, your menu, okay? You can't find the food in it.
Somebody that has never been in here, but it's kind of sad that they talk about our food.
When people sit down at the bar, they're going to look at that. They're going to open up the first page right here. They're going to see that it's drinks. They're never going to know food's in here.
I mean, whatever. You know, we're just trying to survive, basically.
You know, I wanted Rick and Corey to come in here. They're not only my dear friends. Corey has a business next door and across the street, knows this neighborhood. Rick has been in this town for 40 years. What was interesting is Corey's next door. He's here all the time and he didn't know you existed.
You go around to your neighbors, you might actually find a celebrity who's got like 1 million people on social media that can help you out.
So I wanted them to come here because I wanted them to meet you. I want to help you guys. Yeah. And if they spread the word, we can make a difference here. I want you to be successful.
These people, I mean, they have all the best intentions in the world, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
I have some friends to come in and do Recon. Maria Menounos and her husband, Kevin Undergaro. And they brought 2 friends with them who are professional wrestlers.
Nice.
Mercedes Varnado and Trinity Fatu. So the 4 of them are going to go in, they're going to sit down, they're going to order some food, they're going to order some drinks, and let's watch what happens together.
Joining Jon are television hosts and producers Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro. With their countless experiences as Recon spies, they have helped Jon uncover the root issues of many failing bars.
Can I get everybody started with your guys' favorite drink?
Okay, so Leo is out on the floor helping.
Do you guys make margaritas?
We do.
Can you make a skinny margarita?
A skinny margarita? I don't see why not.
All right.
Can we get some jalapeno poppers?
Jalapeno poppers, of course.
Oh, I want the mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks? I'm gonna go ahead and get that started and I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Yep.
There he is. So this is the second drink in 10 minutes I've seen him have.
Trying to catch
We just took a shot.
All right, let's take one more.
Already, let's take one more.
Let's do it.
Does he believe that his drinking is a problem to the business?
He doesn't believe that because he thinks that he makes the business better by him drinking. Because customers want to party, but if you're giving out drinks, where's the money coming in?
Tammy, the drink was weak. Can we get one more on the house?
So he's out there with his gloves, drinking his drink, touching everything around him.
I'm not bartending today. Today I'm actually cooking. I do everything here.
How many drinks a night would you say he has?
5, 6.
There's his drink. It's almost gone.
Yeah, but he's gonna ask for another one.
Can you warm me up some cheese when you get a chance?
You can multitask?
Do you think your food is good?
No, there's no consistency in the kitchen.
Do you hear the complaints from people?
Yeah, I do.
Does he?
I tell him about it, but he doesn't do anything.
I gotta be drunk to work with you, you know that?
Being drunk in the kitchen is incredibly irresponsible. It's also illegal, by the way. The health department does not allow drinking in the kitchen.
I have that mango margarita.
Right here.
Right over here for you. And that skinny lime.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see how they like these. Look at the color of that margarita.
This looks like my water at breakfast.
So I'm taking a break right now. I'll come have a drink with you guys.
Why do I know that's JJ?
Here we go. Oh, she spit it out.
That was so hideous. Whatever just went in my mouth. I need another mozzarella stick to get rid of that.
I don't like this. This is not good.
Go ahead and set some waters down right over here for you guys. Absolutely.
Why are we serving styrofoam cups?
Why are you sitting at the bar instead of in the kitchen?
I just took my break.
What break? You're supposed to be cooking. She's by herself in the kitchen. But here, what are you doing right now?
Not styrofoam cups. Jesus. All right. Who's gonna cheer with us?
Yeah. So he's gonna take a shot while he has another drink.
Oh.
Are you JJ?
I'm Joe, yes.
Oh, nice to meet
How you guys doing? How's the drinks?
Mine's a little too sweet.
See, I keep telling them this. Excuse my language. They don't listen. I keep telling them the drinks. Oh, what kind of drink was this one?
It was a mango margarita.
Okay, I'll get you a shot of tequila. Come on, let's taste this.
What
That's terrible. I'll get you a shot. I'm not gonna dip my straw in there.
Please don't.
This is unbelievable.
I've seen enough. Why is this place failing?
Because of Joe.
You know who he's gonna hear it from? Me, right now. Let's go inside.
This is gonna go off on you.
We'll see who goes off on who.
Maybe I should jack up my prices on the liquor. I quit giving my shit away for free.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. You gotta take a piss. What is going on here?
How was that?
It was actually maybe the worst drink I've had on a bar rescue or in life.
Oh, shit.
Take a good sip of that, Joe. Joe, enjoy that, because that's the last drink you're gonna have while I'm here. So enjoy that last sip. Because let me tell you what I've learned, Joe, because I've been sitting outside with your wife for a half hour watching you.
That's why they didn't get their drinks. If she was here, they would have got their drinks.
Her drink is awful. She spit it out. You didn't even notice she was sitting right there.
I didn't make it.
She spit it out. But it's your business. Her drink sucked.
Okay, and where the was she at? She's supposed to be behind the bar.
She was talking to me about your drinking problem.
Well, I don't have a drinking problem.
You don't have a drinking problem. How many drinks have you had today, Joe?
I had 4 doubles.
4 doubles. And a couple of shots.
1 shot.
This man is losing his house, folks. He has enough money to make it 2 more months, right, Joe?
Yes.
You're in debt a couple $100,000. And your answer? 5 doubles. Are you that much of an idiot, Joe?
No, I'm a very smart guy.
Because your wife is begging you to sober up and save your house.
She should have been behind the bar. She should teach the bartenders how to bartend.
And you should do nothing but drink.
I was cooking.
And you weren't cooking, you were sitting here drinking.
I was on break.
I didn't know owners took breaks.
Don't think you're gonna come here and you tell me this is wrong, this is right. Come spend time here with everybody, then you can come
I've been watching. Here's what I know. You're drinking in the kitchen.
I need to have some kind of drink. It's too hot in there.
You can't have a soft drink.
I like to drink to be able to deal with
So
everybody.
are you prepared to lose your house?
I don't want to lose my house.
For that next
I don't
drink?
want to lose my house, but I gotta be drunk to deal with people like this.
I've got to ask you a question. You love him. He's your husband. When it comes to running this business, is he a loser?
He's losing everything.
I'm not a loser.
Prove to me you're not.
I can prove
Prove
that
to me you can be sober.
I can
prove to me you can train somebody. Prove to
I
me you
used to
can
do
run
that.
this place.
You don't know what is going on here. I used to run this business.
But you're not now. You see, an owner does everything, right?
I do everything.
He says, boy, my family's at risk. I better sweep the floor. Boy, my family's at risk. I better make sure the drinks are right. Boy, my family's at risk. I better do something. But not you, because you are a loser.
You're a loser with that pink-ass jacket, first of all. Second of all, I'm explaining something to you. I've been doing this as long as you.
I'm sitting here with millions of dollars, and you're a loser, Joe.
I bet your ass I can show you how to run this place. The problem is I need everybody's help.
Why don't you show her how to run it?
I don't need people to keep bitching and complaining.
You're the boss.
I was. Not anymore. She took over.
Do you know that the place sucks now?
It sucks balls. I'll tell you that right now.
So what are you doing about it?
Absolutely nothing. I gave up. That's what you're asking.
Why don't you tell me, John? I will sober up and do everything to make this a success for my family. Please stay, John. And if you don't say it, I'm walking out that door.
Listen, you can stay because I love my family, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I can stop my drinking if I see everybody step it up. You got my word as a man. We'll shake on it.
No drinking this week.
That's fine.
I breathalyze you every day.
That's fine.
We train your staff together.
That's fine.
You take responsibility for this place.
But I want everybody to have a job. I want everybody to do their thing, so this way I don't get stuck doing everything, because I gave up.
Well, you have to be the owner. You have to make them do the thing.
She's also an owner.
I understand that. But somebody has to be in charge, Joe.
I agree with you 100%.
Who's in charge? Okay.
We. Don't say me. It's we.
So you don't want the responsibility?
I do, but at the same time,
well, then take it. Huh? Say, okay, honey, I've got it.
Okay, I got it. Okay? I don't want to see you sad no more. I got it.
Okay, that's a start.
Yes.
I want to see you prove me wrong, because I still think you're a loser.
I will.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Really? Really? You have to bust my balls here? Wow.
I actually thought that Joe was going to walk away and wasn't going to, hear what John had to say at a point. But Luckily, Jon got him to stay and listen to him.
I might as well just go home if I can't drink.
You just agreed to do this, though. Why would you say go home?
I'm intoxicated. How you want me to work right now?
You're trying to save your bar for you and your family. The second he leaves, you're already cussing her out.
I don't disrespect her.
You disrespected her in front of all
that
of
was
us.
because bullshit what she did with him, bringing him in.
It was a really intense exchange. I mean, listen, this family's losing everything, and Jon can come in and wave the magic wand and make the bar amazing. But there's a lot more to fix than just the bar.
For this rescue, I have Denver Bronco wide receiver Cortland Sutton in my command center with me.
Thanks for having me. This is exciting.
Cortland really knows sports. He also knows sports bars. And I can think of nobody better than a local athlete to help me evaluate this bar.
You know better than anyone the pride in this city for sports.
Yes, sir.
So I got to ask, did that look like a sports bar to you?
It didn't really give you that vibe of, this is where I want to take the guys to watch the big game.
Yeah, no energy at all outside.
Right.
You could almost drive by and not even know it's a sports bar.
Exactly.
And the sports bar's got to have an identity outside in the street. It means you got to be good at what you do.
Exactly.
Good food and stuff.
If you need something, my name is Dwayne. I'm the owner, okay? All right. Thank you. You're welcome.
This bar is owned by Dwayne. Dwayne used to work for a chain restaurant company, a big one. He's supposed to know his stuff. Dwayne is in debt about 300 grand. Could you imagine going to sleep at night in debt 300,000?
Wouldn't be able to sleep well at all.
So imagine the pressure that he's under. So I asked you to bring some buddies with me.
I did.
Hello, how we doing? Hi, how's it going? Welcome.
Justin Simmons right there, safety for the Denver Broncos. Kareem Jackson, he also plays safety for the Broncos. And then Bradley Chubb, our outside linebacker.
Think about this for a moment. For a sports bar owner, to have 3 Denver Broncos sitting in his bar is a big freaking deal.
It's a huge deal.
Hopefully he's a big enough fan that he knows who they are, because anybody who works in a sports bar should be a sports fan.
Especially in your home city, for sure.
Of course. He doesn't even notice them. Let's see how good they take care of him.
Can I do the sidecar?
The what?
You got the sidecar?
Sidecar. Oh, like a drink?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Can I do a margarita?
Margarita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a Long Island?
A Long Island?
Yeah, that would be great.
I'm gonna go ahead and put some food in too.
They also do food as well.
Okay, go ahead.
I do the lasagna.
Okay.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay.
How often do you see lasagna in a sports bar?
Never.
Doesn't fit, right? I mean, a sports bar should have great sports-related foods.
Your finger foods, your hamburgers, your hot dogs, your wings.
Now, how much lasagna could he possibly sell?
I'm gonna do the pork tenderloin. That sounds really good.
Okay.
Can I just do fish and chips, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you ever made a sidecar?
A what?
A sidecar.
A sidecar is just, like, what do they order exactly?
Just a sidecar.
Of what?
I don't know.
They don't even know what the drinks are on their own menu. A sidecar is a classic brandy cocktail. Okay, that's a Long Island right there. And a margarita. Margarita's still the most popular drink in America.
Where's all the lemons?
All right, so you notice they're both working in one station? There aren't 2 places for them to work?
Dude, I'm like all over the place because everything's right here. Did you take my glass?
That's a big space, too.
It is a huge bar, but there's no workstations anywhere for them.
What about like the lack of like memorabilia though?
2 jerseys in a sports bar is not, you know what I'm saying?
2 jerseys in a sports bar.
I think that's a big thing that draws a lot of people to sports bars, so they keep going back to is feeling like you're immersed into what you're watching and into the atmosphere.
Sports is connective. There's nothing here. I want the energy of being at the game when I'm there.
Exactly.
I mean, there are 3 of the best players in the NFL sitting right at his bar, and Dwayne doesn't even realize it.
And you said you wanted a sidecar of what?
That's the drink, right? I want the sidecar drink.
There's not like a sidecar drink.
Can you just do old fashioned?
An old fashioned?
Yeah. How's that margarita? It don't look very good.
It is what it is, man.
I can tell you right now, he's not the most pleased.
Pork sandwich, lasagna, fish and chip. I'll grab the lasagna.
All right, I want to see this lasagna in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Does this come out of a freezer? Okay, so it's a frozen piece of lasagna. It's going in a microwave pan with a little sauce. What is that? Water, so it stays moist. Lasagna, 6 minutes in a microwave. You ever have pasta out of a microwave?
It's gonna be a little tough to chew on, for sure.
Okay, second drink coming up.
He looks nervous. I think this is a drink that he's gotten before.
So they couldn't make the sidecar, so that's an old fashioned. Old-fashioned shouldn't be red, so it's too syrupy. It should be the color of the whiskey.
Exactly.
No? Nah, it's not. It's not worth it? Yeah, nah. It just tastes like a fireball.
I think it's rude if I ask for another.
Nobody's drinking anything.
Excuse me, Yvonne.
Yes.
I don't particularly care for this. Can I get the Cuba Libre?
The what?
Cuba Libre?
Cuba.
They're gonna give them a hard time.
What is it made with? Like what kind of alcohol?
Already, they would never come back here, would they?
No.
The environment has turned them off. The drinks have turned them off.
I'm intrigued to see how this goes with them getting their food out. It's better looking lasagna than I was expecting at a sports bar. So.
I agree. But a sports bar is never going to be famous for lasagna.
No.
Tenderloin and fries.
Lasagna right behind you?
Yes, sir.
There you go. I'm guessing that's yours.
It is. Thank you.
Look at that. Dwayne just handed them their food, and he still doesn't recognize them. Here we go.
What'd you get, bro?
Pork tenderloin.
No way.
I'm gonna just say a prayer, hope for the best.
I say we go in there together and see what they think. What do you say?
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Hey, guys.
What's up, man?
That's Jon Taffer.
Hey, how's it going?
Dwayne, do you know who these guys are?
No, I don't.
Cortland, would you introduce them for me?
Justin Simmons, safety, Denver Broncos. Kareem Jackson, safety, Denver Broncos. And Bradley Chubb, outside linebacker.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
So think about the opportunity that comes here to have 4 great, unbelievable Bronco stars that are here. And this is a city of great pride, isn't it? You should feel connected to the game, connected to the team when you're here. Did you connect with anything?
It's kind of hard to. You know, there's not really too much memorabilia around, and like this doesn't feel like a homey sports bar type place, you know?
It's a lot of work to do here. Do you agree?
I agree.
And I know you're a corporate restaurant guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have standards. We ran standards all the time for years and years.
And is this your standard?
No.
Yeah, look at that. Would you eat that? Would you eat that? Would you?
No.
You wouldn't, but you served it to him. That's my issue.
Understand.
You know, every failing bar has a failing owner, Dwayne. And this is the epitome of this, because this is lasagna that you knew was frozen and cooked wrong. You knew the portion size of this, and you know how that sandwich looks, and that's okay to you. But it's not okay to the people who matter. This bar is failing because of you. You didn't even know you had professional athletes at your own bar. So you gonna make another 3 months with this?
Not at all.
We gotta change this place, man. We gotta make this place come alive. Cortland says to me, we're sitting outside, he says, John, this doesn't even look like a sports bar outside. It's got no energy, it's got no identity. So it starts out there, but man, it ended with this. We blew it.
Yeah.
So these guys would walk out of here if they weren't my friends and they'd never come back.
I don't want the pork tenderloin / chicken sandwich. I don't want the lasagna, and I didn't get the Cuba Libre. I don't want the old fashioned either. I don't want a fireball shot.
I like the old fashioned. I thought it was
You did? You should have tasted it.
So here we are in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, Top Shelf Bar. This is actually a hockey bar.
Right, it's top shelf.
Yeah. So, you know, other than being my friend, Donnie, I really wanted you to come because you're not only in the restaurant business.
Right.
You're in the restaurant business with your family. This is a family in crisis.
Mac and cheese, French fries, and corn dogs.
This bar is owned by Carrie. There's Carrie. Yeah.
So you guys rang that in incorrectly?
And Craig. There's Craig.
Okay.
They're married.
Yeah.
Their son died in a car accident a year ago.
Wow.
Devastating.
Cannot imagine.
So since that, obviously the family is in turmoil.
Yeah.
Like when you guys are taking orders, could you just like kind of like know that?
I didn't take it, honey.
So Carrie is in the bar all the time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It gets her to stop thinking about her son.
Right, I'm sure.
Her husband, Craig, has a full-time job in IT. He doesn't want his wife in the bar all the time. He doesn't think it's healthy. Mm-hmm. They're stuck.
Well, Domingo, at least we know what we're doing here, right?
Yes.
You know, our mom was a big part of Wahlburgers. And when we lost her, we lost a lot of who we were as a team, you know, working, yes. And my brother Paul, he resorts to burying himself in the kitchen. And that can be healthy, but it can also be problematic, you know, if he can't pull out of it and see the big picture sometimes.
I think you might have just described what Carrie's going through.
No, I'll take it out, Eric. No problem.
So they're losing money every month. Carrie, she's a little overbearing, so I'm told. So the staff pushes back, so there's tension here. So I'm concerned that when this bar goes down, this family's done.
Man, if they can find their way through this, it could be a light at the end of a very dark period for them.
That's what I think.
Everybody over here good. Okay.
There's Eric. He's one of the bartenders.
Did you order the Reuben? No.
There's Matt. He's also a bartender. And there is Domingo. He's our cook in the kitchen. I'm trying to figure out what's in the microwave.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, man.
Would you like anything to drink, or can I do the penalty box in old fashioned?
All right.
He looks confused.
He doesn't even know what it is.
No.
You drink old fashions?
I love old fashions.
So an old fashioned comes in a nice rocks glass, right?
Does.
They served him an old fashioned in a pint glass. Stop, look at this.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Thank you very much.
That looks like an Arnold Palmer or a Long Island iced tea. That's not how you serve an old fashioned.
Look at his face. Hates it.
Yeah, that's sour. It doesn't taste like an old fashioned. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing it anymore.
Meatball subs, top shelf, and a poutine.
Here we go.
What is that?
What is that? Is that a burger patty? That looks disgusting.
Oh, man.
Gravy's in.
So he has a hamburger, the meatballs, and the gravy all together in a microwave. What the hell is he making, Donnie?
The meatball sub.
So that's not sauce for a meatball sub. That would be a tomato sauce.
That looked like not tomato sauce to me. It looks like a problem. Oh, man.
So that burger came out of a microwave. Put it on a grill. Look at that burger, Donnie. See, it has grill lines on it?
Yep.
So the burger is pre-cooked. They put it in that sauce. I don't even know what the hell. That's disgusting, greasy, oily sauce in a microwave. And then they finish it on the flat top. That's disgusting.
Just turned orange. Oh, man.
Like
certainly not top shelf.
No, that's for darn sure. So I did some homework. And these are their 5 most popular items on their menu. I say you and I go inside. What are these 5 items? Let's see what we think.
All right.
Let's do it.
And here we go. John's up.
What?
Yeah, so.
Really?
Yeah.
So seeing John and Donnie in our bar was just so unreal.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Good, thanks. We're going to order a few things.
Okay.
We're going to have an order of boneless wings.
Okay.
Then a hamburger, a chicken BLT wrap with ranch.
Can I just try the old fashioned? I have to know for myself.
And I'll try a slap shot.
All right. All right. They want an old fashioned and slap shot.
Okay, got it. I'm not proud of it because I don't have my freaking ice cubes.
Okay, what is this?
That is the slap shot.
Okay. And that is
the regular old fashioned.
We have no ice?
We have regular ice, but we don't know if you guys want actually the ice that comes from the actual ice bin or specialty ice that we don't really have.
Okay. Well, it's got to have some ice in it.
Okay.
Let's have one.
Well, we don't have the specialty ice, but we have the ice. Now, in all my years in the bar business, I've never seen that before.
When I saw the rocks glass come, I had high hopes.
For a second there, it looked good. Give it a taste. Tell me what you think.
That's not an old fashioned. It tastes like a low-grade neat cognac.
Chicken BLT, right? And the turkey.
And then here are the wings.
Yeah, the burger as well.
Okay, yep. Craig, I would like you and Carrie to pull up a chair.
Okay. Coordinated. Jon Taffer wants us to sit by him right now.
All right.
It's a cheap food service. Chicken.
I love to take a bite out of that burger with a knife and fork, but I don't have one.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm so sorry.
Nice to meet you, too.
How are you? Donnie.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, I want to talk with you for a moment. You guys have been through a hell that is unimaginable to me. So we are here because we want to help you and dig you out of this. But Carrie, the only way we're going to do that is to be honest with you. And I'm going to tell you, this sucks. So this is an old-fashioned. It came out without ice. He doesn't know how to put ice in an old-fashioned. He doesn't even know how to make the old-fashioned.
Not good.
Okay, this hamburger went into a microwave oven in some brown gravy, excuse me, that looked like shit. So, what are we doing? Your life is on the line here. How much money are you losing a month? How much?
At least $5,000.
How long till you're out of money?
Some months we're out of money and I have to go into my personal banking
So we have
account.
a clock ticking. If this doesn't turn around, you're gonna lose this.
Yes.
Are you gonna succeed with this? Are you gonna succeed with this?
No.
No.
So, guys, the business sucks.
I know.
What would your son want for you tonight with you sitting here with me? What would he say to you?
He wouldn't want me working as much as I am. I'm exhausted.
I'm sure you are.
She's working too hard. She's gonna kill herself.
And I'm struggling, and especially after Tommy had passed, that's when everything went downhill.
Okay, he wouldn't want you working. He'd want you to find happiness, and he would want this bar to be a place of joy for you, not misery, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he would.
He would say, make this work, Mom, right?
Yes.
Are you ready to do it for him?
I am.
Watching how hard you work and how gracious you are, I would want to come here for you. You know, I wouldn't come in its current state, but the spirit you have, the amount of energy you put into your work, you have what it takes.
So all you need is more knowledge. You need knowledge, you need systems, you need recipes, you need procedures. We need a brand that'll pull people in. If I do all that for you, can you run it?
I can.
I believe that. I'm gonna help you get there.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna make this place a joy for you again. I'm gonna give you something to fight for again, a common goal again that you both have. And I'm gonna get you smiling again. And the memory of your son is gonna be the inspiration for me to do that.
Thank you.
Uncle Albert's, it kind of sounds like a cartoon show. Hey, kids, it's Uncle Albert.
Yeah. It doesn't say bar, it doesn't say pub.
There is no identity to it at all.
Have you went forward with the testing, or you just got the car work charged?
It's ready to be tested.
So that's Les right there. He's the owner of this place.
The one who's drinking and eating right now and not managing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He owns like an exotic car company, but he doesn't know anything about the bar or food or beverage. I mean, he knows how to drink a Long Island, that's for sure,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Long Island Les.
They're about $123,000 in debt right now.
Yeah, that's a big chunk of change.
Yeah.
Love you, Les. Love you too, man. He just took a shot. You know, at Trail Taco, nobody drinks on the job.
No.
Nobody. It's that simple. You'd be fired.
Yeah.
That's why you guys are successful, and that's why he is not.
Yeah.
Wings coming along okay, Junior?
Huh?
Naked wings?
Not quite ready yet. Right over here is Les's wife. That's Rebecca.
Remember, they're a little small, so some of them will be done before the others.
So the good thing is Rebecca does have experience in bars and restaurants, but she doesn't want to do any of this. She's retired, she wants to spend time with her family, but she's here constantly because they're losing so much money.
Yeah.
Some ketchup and some goodies. That's Rael. Now he's the manager here.
Okay.
He doesn't have a lot of manager experience. I think he's been a manager for maybe a month. He used to be a cook though.
Okay.
8 this morning? Ooh.
Right here is Alyssa. She's one of the bartenders.
Brown Royal. All right, I got you.
Ambar then.
And that's Kisa, she's a bartender. And then right here is Junior, he's the cook.
Ladies.
Hi, welcome in. And then what are we drinking?
I will do a Long Island iced tea, please.
Yes. What about you?
Can you do ranch water?
Ranch water?
Yeah. I feel like we should order a couple things and share. Okay, Philly cheese fries, chicken tender sandwich.
Yes, and I'll do the Uncle Al's burger.
So the way she's pouring from that bottle, I feel like doesn't give her a whole lot of control. There's no way that drink is balanced.
No way.
Wow.
That was wow, but it wasn't a good wow.
Strong. It's interesting. It's just strong. Yeah. You want to try it? No.
This looks like maybe a chicken sandwich, but I don't see any salt or pepper on that. The grill is disgusting.
If I walked into the kitchen and the grill was like that, I would go nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta have standards and you have to have systems in place.
Yes.
So they should be cleaning that grill every single night.
Absolutely.
Of course. Look at that.
It's sticking because it's dirty.
Right.
And now they're throwing something in the microwave?
So they're microwaving their chili and their cheese.
Oh, come on. Disgusting.
Chili cheese fries. I'm gonna start with the squishy one.
Fries should be crispy, not squishy. Nope.
No. Didn't like the fries?
No, I don't think I like the chili.
And they look a little soggy too.
Yeah.
We have these things called potato kegs. It's like a large tater tot, but inside of it has bacon and cheese. You want to try the kegs instead of these? Okay, let me do that.
See, Rebecca's doing a good job. She's seen that there's an issue, there's a problem. She's checking on her guest.
Yeah.
What is Les doing?
He wants to party. He wants to hang out with his pals and drink.
The fries were not good. Too soggy. I want you to make an order of kegs, okay?
Yes.
Make sure you cook them through. I want to make them pretty.
If I was Rebecca, I'd be pissed off. You know, it would
Oh,
really
yeah.
piss me off to
Wait a
have my partner just sitting there.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, here comes their food. Let's see how this goes.
How much mayo is on here?
Gosh, look at all that mayonnaise. They use all that mayonnaise to cover up that the chicken has no flavor to it, right?
Yep. This is just goat chicken, something like special.
They are not happy. This is why this bar is losing so much money.
And there's the other reason.
Yep.
Potato tot kegs. Oh, these are the kegs. Oh, these are what she was telling us about. Okay, Yeah. thank you.
It looks good.
It does. It's so cold.
Stop it.
They're frozen.
This was supposed to be the recovery. I think this is worse.
Yes.
Still frozen in the middle.
I'm so sorry.
So the cooks don't know what they're doing. Bartenders can't make a drink. The manager doesn't know what he's doing. Rebecca's running around trying to operate and manage and train while she's on the fly. Meanwhile, Les, he doesn't give two shits about it because he's just sitting there hanging out, having a good time.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, I've seen enough. I think it's time for us to go in there right now, Danny. What do you say?
Yeah, let's go and kick some ass.
Let's do it.
Go get him, guys.
Got it.
We are bombing out with you guys, aren't we?
Hi. How you doing?
I'm good.
Rebecca, how you doing? I'm Phil Wills.
Hi, Phil.
This is Danny Trejo.
Hi, how are you?
Jon Taffer had us come in here. We wanted to check out what you guys have going on.
Okay.
All right.
You girls are here for these guys? We bombed out. We did. I felt so bad.
Yeah, when we saw you, you were the only one working.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have a lot of experience in the business, right?
I do.
Yeah. How long?
Probably 16, 17 years.
I want to take a look in your bar. Let's take a walk and look in your bar.
This shit's going on right there.
Are they being nice to Becca?
They make drinks here, right?
Yep.
And then everything dips down into the ice. And is that something that you want your guests drinking?
No.
Oh my God.
And that's what I said. I'm not proud of it.
Do you guys have cleaning systems in place to maintain the cleanliness of the bar?
Yes, we do.
You do?
But it doesn't get followed.
You have systems in place, and your systems in place.
No. I'm saying it's not done well.
It's not?
No,
it's not at all.
I get it.
You know what?
Yeah.
There's no reason to yell at her. You
No,
want to yell at
nobody's
somebody,
yelling
yell
at
at me.
No, nobody's yelling.
Don't attack her, please.
No, baby, stop.
Whoa. Time out.
Okay.
My name is Phil.
My name is Les.
Okay. So
I don't know you. You come in my bar and start yelling at my wife.
You're the one that they call Long Island Les, because all
There
you
you
do
go.
is drink,
Yell
right?
at me.
Okay.
Don't yell at her.
She even said he's not yelling. We were having a thoughtful, professional conversation.
Okay.
This is what professionals do when they're passionate about a business. They have
Yell at
conversations.
each other.
Were we yelling?
Look.
Were we yelling? This is yelling. This is me yelling.
I can yell too.
Good.
We can all
Show some passion.
Do not disrespect
I wasn't
my
disrespecting your wife.
You did.
Who the do you think you are?
The owner.
You're the owner losing over $123,000.
Yes, sir.
And you're proud of that. You're really
No,
proud of
I
it.
am not.
Okay, so maybe you need this. Maybe you need
I do.
professionals to come
Bring
in here
it.
and kick
But
your ass
be
and do something right.
respectful of her.
I am respectful of everyone
didn't
that
hear respect.
You didn't hear respect. You had your face at a Long Island iced tea. You couldn't hear anything. This young lady, who we were having a professional conversation, I would love to help her.
Help her,
you?
then.
I
Please
do
don't
not
yell
want to
at her.
help you.
All right, fine. Help her. Hey, but be respectful.
Listen,
There you
stop.
go with that respect.
Stop.
You're not being respectful.
And you're all in the mix
have
and
a
you
wife?
don't know what's going on.
You
I have a wife. I have a child. I have a family.
Talk to her that way.
Absolutely not, because I wasn't yelling at her.
Stop.
Get it in
Why
your
could I
head.
hear you from over here?
Hey, she's trying to tell you to shut up. Now go sit down and let us finish talking to the reasonable one.
Then please be respectful to her.
Get your ass over there and sit down.
Fine.
I apologize, okay? I respect you because you've been running around here busting your ass work and trying to make things right and do things correctly. This is what's gonna happen. You come over here with me right now. Do you want our help?
You wouldn't be here if I didn't need it.
This is what's gonna happen. This is no more, okay? No more. Because this, Les, $123,000, this is where all of your money is going because you can't make rational decisions on anything that you do.
It's all my fault.
You're being a dick. You know that?
Being a dick.
You're being a damn dick.
And if you want us to stick around, if you want to come out of this debt, if you want to survive, you need to humble up right now and listen to the professionals that are in your bar. You got it? You got it? I need a yes or a no, and that's it. You say yes, we'll come back tomorrow.
Yes, sure.
We're gonna do it for her, okay?
Please do.
We're gonna do it for her.
My husband's actually a good man.
That was pretty, man. Jeez.
You know, but you drink so many Long Island teas, you react differently.
Beck, I ain't coming back, sweetie. I love you. They'll fix it for you.
Just go home and stop. I don't want to do this anymore.
Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.